Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it happens to be that you're watching this video. My name is Steve Chavez. I am the El Paso City County WebEOC Administrator, and myself, along with the Office of Emergency Management, wanted to put together some short tutorial videos to help our end users with some of the issues that they run into when using WebEOC. Today's topic happens to be the most requested support ticket that we receive during incidents or exercises. A lot of our end users have a tendency to either forget their password or to forget their username. This is typically a pretty easy thing to do because of the fact that WebEOC isn't used on a day-to-day basis. So we've added the functionality for you to be able to recover or reset things on your own. So we wanted to show you real quick how to do that. You see my contact information on the bottom. It's the email address, oammailbox@elpasotexas.gov. You can send any concerns or questions to that email address in regards to WebEOC, and either I'll respond to you or a representative from the Office of Emergency Management will get back to you as soon as we can. The other piece of information I wanted to touch base on real quick is the WebEOC URL or website address. A lot of times during an incident or an exercise, we have some end users that'll try to do a quick search, Google search on WebEOC, and they'll type it in and they'll click the first link that pops up. And unfortunately, our server here in El Paso County does not pop up on Google. So it helps to keep in mind what the actual website address is. So feel free to write it down or create a shortcut for yourself. The website is https://webeoc.elpasotexas.gov. With that, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we are. When you type in the web address, it's going to come up with some extra stuff at the end. Don't worry about that. Once you just type in this part and hit enter, it'll get you to this page. This is just a setting that the website has. But once you do that, you're actually greeted with a splash page right before you get to the login page. So on the splash page, kind of gives you an indication of what server you're on, which is important. And it actually gives you some options here too. You have the option to request a new account or some other WebEOC support issues that you might have. You can actually click one of these links and it'll open up your email client, and it'll shoot me an email letting me know what you're in need of. But today we're just going to touch on the password and username retrieval. So once you get to this part, you need to go ahead and accept. And on this page, this is usually where we have some end users where they'll enter their username or they'll enter their password incorrectly. They'll try a couple times and then they'll get an error. And at that point, that's where they're trying to get their information reset. One of the issues we run into, though, is once we are into a live event, if somebody shoots me an email to try to get a password reset, usually it takes about 5 to 10 minutes because I have to support some other things and other functions going on during the event. So to get in, this is actually a quicker way to do it, and you get to do it on your own. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to it. You're going to go ahead and click on this forgot username and password link. Gives you two options. If you're going to reset your username or retrieve your username, go ahead and click on this. Type in the email address that you think was associated with your account. You need to type it once and then confirm it again. Click continue. And then WebEOC will actually send you an email to the web address that you indicated, letting you know what your username is. So say okay. We're going to do the password part now. So we're going to retrieve password. This part is a little different because this you actually have to remember what your username is. So if you remember your username and you just need to reset your password, you would type in the username first and then your email address. And once you do that, hit continue. It'll actually send you a link to that email allowing you to reset the password. Now in some instances, it may tell you this and then you may not receive an email at all. So if that happens to you, at that point, feel free to reach out to me and I can help you out. So as I said, if for some reason you need to reach out, there's my contact information on the bottom. You have the WebEOC URL up top, so feel free to take a moment to copy it, make yourself a shortcut, or just keep it written down so that you'll know the correct link. Thank you on behalf of myself and the Office of Emergency Management. We hope this video was helpful. And again, please feel free to reach out if you have any questions regarding this training or anything else. Thank you.